Hi, y'all. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
This is WikiTree's birthday. I'm so excited. This is a really great day for WikiTree Week. This is the day that we used to celebrate just the day. Now we have
WikiTree is officially 17 years old. That means they can drive and almost move out of the house.
That's why it's acting up this morning, because it's a teenager.
That's true. That's true. So
yes,
right. We hear you guys. We see you guys. We've been on WikiTree's website doing things as well and updating our profiles with some of the good information we've gotten this week. And it's a little slow, but that just means that they're working today behind the scenes to help us out, make us better, all that good stuff. So happy birthday to everybody that is a family historian, a genealogist that have come to WikiTree. If you're new to WikiTree, welcome. You picked a great day to jump on in. So, Awen.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you think that first moment must have been like? We should ask Chris later on today, but when they went live 17 years ago, do you think he had, this is going to be this big?
I know he had no idea.
Oh my God, what did I do?
He had no idea. Yeah, he just envisioned, this place for his family to be able to come and see all the things, because everybody gives him all the stuff. He's the collector in the family, and he just wanted a place to share that. I know he didn't have any idea what he was starting and what it would be 17 years later. So.
And I'm really curious when everybody started, or if you would rather, because you have to sign an honor code to be a full participant and collaborate on WikiTree. And let me bring up this. Some people joined, but signed the honor code much, much later. Me, I joined and signed the honor code the same day. And how do you know when you signed the honor code? If you go to your profile, it'll tell you right then and there. So March 5th. 2016 is when I signed the honor code. How about you guys in chat and you guys in the studio?
Let me look at mine.
I've got my little sprinkles, my birthday sprinkles going on my profile.
Oh, fun.
And so I've got, let me remove this real quick. I've got my WikiTree colored little cupcake, little birthday cake.
Little birthday cake.
Today is you're going to hear me say this a lot. Famous phrase from history that may be accurate, may not be accurate, but eat cake.
Let's see. Well,
I know Margaret's 2012.
Yeah, she was very early. I think that's about the same time for me. So I showed up in 2012, and it was back when you had to basically ask to join, and then Chris or Tammy or Elise would make your account for you. And then I didn't really even know anything about wikis then, and I looked at it and I was like, I have no idea. And then I came back around a year later, and there was more happening, and I understood a little better, and it was like, oh, I get this. This is great.
And free. Because this is the time that some of the bigger company was coming around, and it was not free. Those other companies. And if you were young, or if you were a senior with limited income, or if you were like me and you had kid activities, I was paying for golf, I was paying for swimming, I was paying for basketball, I was paying for all this stuff. My money didn't really want to go towards my hobby of genealogy. So that's kind of how a lot of us find WikiTree. And I can't remember, and maybe you guys can. I know that I had a lot of clients that, when we have genealogy clients, they're paying us a fairly good amount. And it got to the point where they couldn't afford the monthly fees that were coming up for other sites. And they said, can't you just find a place that's free for us and put it up online? And I literally did a search, free family tree online, and WikiTree comes up. So I don't know. Do you guys remember how you first came to WikiTree? It's a tough one. It's a tough question.
I remember mine because somebody doesn't let me forget it. Someone is in the chat right now. someone wearing an orange shirt.
Well,
I don't know who
Who's
that is.
that?
Anyway, all right. I registered in July 2017. I signed the honor code, all that stuff. And I made a mistake of accidentally locking myself into the sleep for some reason. I think I was just like trying to edit something, and I accidentally marked myself dead. So I made my own. I made a different account and tried to rectify everything. And then one of the admins said, "Hey, don't do that." I'm like, oh, so we have to merge the profiles together. I met Awen, and that was that.
the rest is history.
The rest is history. Jeff,
Yeah.
what about you?
Me, and I've only been on the site since about 2023. I was looking at fairly far back in hard brick wall, and someone said, "Hey, this might sound stupid, but have you tried Googling them?" I said, "Oh, okay, sure, yeah." And sure enough, WikiTree came up. I think that profile ended up being like some GEDCOM import, and I probably spent 2 weeks thinking it was like some AI spam site because it was completely unreadable text to me until I found the next profile. And oh, this is real. Okay.
I mean, I
think
became
David
aware-
Selman was my reader.
David Selman.
I became aware of WikiTree after I found like some profiles my third cousin put on the site, and I wanted to check things out. So
I have zero recollection of how I found WikiTree. I have no idea.
well,
I don't remember if I heard about it or somebody
the
told me.
way
Or...
you're a high elf, and you were always there.
I was always there. Yeah.
Well, I would like to do a little challenge for everybody who is watching live in the studio and who's watching after the fact. Even if this is 5 years from now, you're watching after the fact, this little challenge is still appropriate. Go to the first 10 profiles that you created ever on WikiTree. Go to them today and see if they need improvement. And I say this because mine do. And I'll give you a hint. There's many ways to look and see which ones you created first. But if you just start with you and go to your parents and your grandparents back, that's probably how you started with WikiTree.
Yeah. Do you want to hear a confession?
Yes, we definitely do.
So I was one of those people with a really big GEDCOM that I uploaded in 2012. And yeah, I get emails from people sometimes. They're like, so I came across one of your profiles that you uploaded in 2012. You haven't touched it since then. It's like, I know.
I found your GEDCOM not long ago, and I did about 1,000 profiles of it for the last Sourceathon.
Bless you for doing that.
I think I might have been one of them, A1, because I was randomly looking at something and I was putting a sticker, of course, on a profile and looking at it. And I go, whoa, wait. You're Appalachian? I didn't know you were Appalachian. And you're like, yeah, that's from that profile. We traced it back. So however you came to WikiTree, if you came to WikiTree through searches, through referrals, through friends, through YouTube videos, thank you to everybody out there that has promoted WikiTree throughout the years. I know there's several YouTube creators out there have done so as well. And however you created those profiles, whether by hand, whether by GEDCOM, however it was, welcome and happy birthday to all of us, because this is our legacy. Our work we put in here.
Oh yeah, and there's no WikiTree without you guys.
Oh, we would say the same about you. I mean, that's why you said you haven't been back to 2012. Well, you've been a little busy.
Yeah, so when I circled back around in 2013, I came back around. It was March, I think, and then by May I was a project leader, and then by August I was on the team, and then I just
a little busy.
I have some guilt about those profiles that are out there that really need some love, but I'll get to them.
Believe it or not, you have a life as well. Your real life.
No, I don't.
You do, because I know you got a puppy, so you got to walk the puppy.
I do have a puppy. Yeah. Yep.
And I just want to do a shout out to mentioned the other night, but since Pip is in the audience, and Pip is one of the very first people that I met on WikiTree. One of the first people that I met were Mags, who was my greeter, and then Pip for the weekend chat that's on G2G. And I said, what is this? Let me see. And he's talking about his life as well, what happened this week in his life on the weekend chat. And I go, I recognize these places. I recognize what he's talking about. So I joined the weekend chat. Later, I found out Pip is one of the leaders, the project leaders of the Greeters Project. And I just want to give a huge shout out to everybody in that project because they've been slammed this week, and we love it. Sorry,
Yeah.
Pip. We love that you've been really busy this week. So a shout out to the greeters. I always say this. Imagine going to a restaurant, and there's possibly a sign that says "Wait to be seated," and you're standing there forever, and nobody's greeting you, and you're looking and say, "What do I do? Do I just go get a seat, or do I leave and go to the restaurant next door?" And the Greeters Project, when you come forward for the very first time, they're there. They're saying, hello, how are you? What can we do for you? Here's more information. And then once you sign the honor code, they're back again to say thank you. Thank you for joining, and thank you for signing the honor code. There's no waiting. You don't have to go to a different site.
Of course, when somebody first mentioned the greeters to me, I just kept picturing Walmart, with the blue blazers.
That's what they wear. They all have blue blazers.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about what's going on today. Y'all, it's busy. It's just a busy, busy day. So this is the birthday day. We're all going to eat cake. The question of the day is, when did you join WikiTree and what keeps you here? And let me go ahead and do this real quick. I'm going to drop this link in the chat so you guys have it handy. And we're also talking about this on Discord. WikiTree Week has a separate Discord server. If you have not been there, please go there, because after every panel and every cubicle party, we continue the conversation. And it's been great fun hearing everybody's stories, seeing everybody's ethnicity, because we are a global community. And you're here at the Kickoff. And next is going to be the Cubicle Party Birthday Bash. And guess what we're going to do? Exactly what I mentioned. We're going to share when you joined WikiTree, what brought you here, what keeps you here. I'm really curious to see that. And if you don't feel comfortable going on to Zoom, please go on to the Discord. Azure and A1 give us the links every day to just click, and you'll get into the Discord channel. And then the WikiTree team chat. A1, who's going to appear?
That's a great question. Myself, Chris, Betsy, Julie. Azure unfortunately isn't feeling well, so she's going to have to skip it. Possibly Steve. Lesh usually joins those. So yeah.
And this is just a time we have some questions that we prepared in advance that we're going to ask the team to answer. And there's some really fun questions in there to get to know them better. I don't know if you guys have ever been so curious about who runs the company that you might work for in real life. Well, even though this is a free site and more volunteers, aren't you a little bit curious about what goes on behind the scenes and the work that they do to make the site so wonderful for us and free? So we've got a lot of questions we're going to ask you guys. No spotlight, no interrogation, all fun.
Bummer.
Then the panel today will be a 2-hour panel, The Power of Collaboration. And we have a lot of people that you recognize. This is WikiTree's birthday. So AON has collected a lot of us that run projects that work within WikiTree that have collaborated and encouraged collaboration. And we're going to talk about how it is the power of collaboration, one tree, one community working together. And then as we move on, the new member how-to, I always want to make sure to let everybody know you do not need to be a new member. Drop in, say hi. There's always new tips and tricks to learn. As most of you know, a big site update was done yesterday. Go to G2G for that information and more information to learn. And then I think there's something called WikiTree Bingo coming up right afterwards. The only
Bingo,
thing I
bingo,
can,
bingo.
no, the only thing I can tell you is be on time. It'll be quick. It's just one card. There'll be a prize, and we're just going to have some fun, some laughs, some giggles. And then moving on to the cubicle selfie party, Chris. You and Kathy are hosting the cubicle parties during the night. Thank you guys for doing that.
Yeah, we still have no idea what we're going to do other than take pictures. So.
Take selfies. You can post them in Zoom. You can post them in the Discord channel. And, be creative. Maybe what you do is you take a selfie of you at your WikiTree station, your command center that you do WikiTree at. Maybe you take a picture of you with the profile of your favorite ancestor behind you, because we did have Ancestors Day this week. Maybe you take a picture of you with your project, your favorite project, or if you got a big enough screen, your 20 favorite projects behind you.
Or just wear the WikiTree gear and
Wiki gear.
Check a project.
That's a really
or
good...
make a sign that says like I love WikiTree, or Elves Rock. I don't know.
I work with dead people.
I work with dead people.
I see dead people.
So make us laugh. Let's have fun. This is a birthday party, so let's have some fun with this. And then, as always, we'll round up the day with a recap of what happened and what you guys like best, and talk a little bit about what's coming tomorrow. So I think that covers everything we've got. Happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I feel like singing, it's my birthday. It's my birthday.
I know.
You don't want to.
We'll spare you.
We will see you at the birthday bash cubicle party coming up. Bye, guys.
Later, everybody.